brand new development this week in the bribery and corruption trial of U.S. Senator Bob Menendez and his wife Nadine. The senator's defense strategy now made public on Tuesday, and it's suggesting that he plans to blame Nadine for taking all of the money and all the gifts. This making people furious. NewsNation's Elizabeth Pran joins us with more. Man, Elizabeth, not a good look for husband and wife here. Are people really buying this defense strategy?
Yeah, doesn't look like so far, Markie. I mean, this is stunning to see this line of defense. Senator Bob Menendez must prove that he was completely duped by his wife. He says this line of arguments could exonerate him. So basically, these are unearthed documents that argue his wife, Nadine, either lied or created false narratives as to why the two were receiving luxury gifts, so stacks of gold bars and luxury cars and wads of cash, extravagant dinners. So he must prove, and he's arguing in this line of defense, that he had no knowledge that all of these were in exchange for connections that he provided as a sitting U.S. senator on the Foreign Relations Committee. So women's rights advocates such as Gloria Allred says this case is a complete role reversal from what she's seen in her whole career.
Whether they would find him credible, saying, I'm innocent, I didn't understand what was going on. It's not a stereotype that many people would believe of a man in a position such as Senator Menendez is in.
What is more stunning is the senator said he would take the stand and testify. Nadine's attorneys declined to comment. So look at the language in the legal brief. It writes that his lawyers plan to show, quote, absence of any improper intent on Senator Menendez's part by demonstrating the ways in which she, being Nadine, withheld information from Senator Menendez or otherwise led him to believe that nothing unlawful was taking place. Markie, much of these charges the couple is facing is based on influence, alleged bribery schemes plotted by the senator and his wife involving people from Qatar and Egypt. The evidence includes hordes of cash, gold bars, in exchange for connections to powerful people. NewsNation legal analysts say the defense is a long shot since the senator is the one in the household with the power and the connections.
For him to sit there on the stand and say, well, I just didn't understand that there was any problem with any of this. And I didn't understand who these people were. My wife gave me excuses for why we were having dinner with them. My wife told me that we received these gifts for other reasons, and it had nothing to do with politics. It's simply not believable.
Misty went on to say, Markie, that it could be a strategy to get the trial split. They were split after this private documents were filed. So that being said, the senator faces his trial May 6th and then his wife in July. Yeah. Markie?
Till death do us part, or until I throw you under the bus in a court of law. We'll see how this all goes over legally. Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.